So you went for that dream interview and you are stressing and praying that you really would like to know and get that job. And what we want to talk to you today is what are the signs that can tell you if you got that dream job or not. Sign number 1. They ask you about your start date or notice period. So this one may be a bit debatable because obviously it's pretty much of a standard question. However, usually you would not ask this if you wouldn't be interested in the person, would you?
No, I wouldn't, especially on the first round, if there are few rounds planned.
So usually if this is already the second round and they are asking you about that, it's because they want to have an idea how fast you can join their team or what is it that they need to do internally to be able to expedite hiring you.
Sign number 2, they are trying to sell you the job. So this is a crucial one because if the interview is said in a tone that they are talking to you about all the benefits, what it would be like if you join them, how great is the team, how great is the company, what kind of benefits they have, what kind of opportunities for growth they will be able to offer you. So they are talking with a language that it's not like they are just interviewing you, but also trying to convince you this is the right choice. This is an extremely good sign. Mm-hmm. And also if they will tell you things like, oh, you're really good at the client management area, or you're really good with finance, and this is going to really fit
the team,
or like what we are currently looking for. This is also an extremely good sign because it shows you that they see you as the right match for the role.
Sign number 3. So they ask for your commitment indirectly. And what I mean by that is if you're interviewing and if you are a blogger or vlogger or you're a photographer, basically you have any kind of side interest and hobby that could, or you are maybe even making some little money on the side, and if that becomes transparent during the interview, the person may say, but I am looking for someone that is committed. So that just means that they are actually really interested in you, but at the same time they want to know that you are going to be fully focused on that job. They don't want the side thing to be a distraction to that job, in which case you will just say, yeah, no, this is the exact job that I want, this is what I really want to be doing, and whatever is on the side, maybe it's a small thing I'm not even thinking about. Even if you're thinking about growing it into a massive business, you will just basically say, well, I think like in the next 5 years I really want to develop this career and I want to have this on side. And that's a pretty good sign for you to figure out if they really like you or not.
Sign number 4, it's more of a conversation than an actual interview. So this is a really big one that is, like in my opinion, a massive clue. Mm-hmm. So it also depends heavily on the style of a person who is interviewing you, as some people tend to be more formal, some people like me tend to be less formal or very informal, but overall if you feel like the level of the chat is, like on the same sort of
that you're just chatting, like with a good friend.
Yeah, and basically you are just sort of connecting really well, and it's not just like question answer in a very formal way. It's an extremely good and powerful sign.
Sign number 5, the length of the interview. So usually interview takes approximately an hour, but if it overruns, it's actually a very, very good sign because whoever is interviewing you, I'm sure they're trying to run to other meetings and they're really busy. So if they take that extra time for you to try to get to know you better, or maybe because you're, as Aga had said earlier, you're connecting and they feel like you might be the right candidate, this is exactly the reason why they are extending the interview, because they want to find out more and they feel like you are potentially very, very good fit for the role.
Mm-hmm. So for me, if I would be interested into someone but not that much, I always think, well, I can schedule a second one. But if I would actually make it my priority to stay longer, it's a very good sign.
It's a very good sign, and the bad sign is if they're trying to cut the interview short. I've done that before.
Oh yeah, this is the worst.
If you see that someone is not right for the role, you just obviously you don't want to make someone feel bad, but you also don't want to waste your time.
So being honest.
And wasting time is because this is exactly the point that we were just saying, right? Like if that person, if they're extending their time, that means they're not wasting their time, they're really invested. But if they're not, they will cut the time short as possible.
Sign number 6. They bring someone over who was not originally planned to be there. So if somebody is really interested in you, or they want to fill in the role really fast for various reasons, if during the interview they might ask you if you could wait a moment because they want to bring someone else over, it's an extremely good sign because for two reasons. First of all, they want to expedite the process, so they want to get the other person on board, to get the second opinion, or just get to know you, to see if this is the right fit for also maybe someone more senior, or basically someone who also needs to sort of give their blessing.
To be there and to not to create this extra time for another interview, right?
Mm-hmm. And then the second point might be that if it's not the exact right match for the team or for that particular role, but they know that somebody else is also looking for a person with a similar profile, they might ask them to join so that they can see if you'll be the right fit for the other team or the other person. So either way, it's a very good sign, and it means it's going well.
Sign number 7. Someone may ask you, are you interviewing anywhere else? So this is always a good sign, because they're just trying to fish for the information about your availability and how easy or difficult it may be to get you, and what is the actual competition, and where will they stand. Like, okay, maybe if they offer you the job, will you actually take the job, or will you, will there be some negotiation? So this is actually a really, really good sign. There you have it. These are our 7 tips to find out if your interview went well. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. And if you have any questions or comments about any of this, please pop it down in the comment box down below. And as always, be kind, stay positive. I'll see you next time.